Subscripts are characters that are set below the text baseline. For example, let's try writing the formula for water, that is H2O. For that, we'll create a new document. I'm going to call this as Subscript and Superscript. .html. For this, what we'll do is we'll use the h3 tag, and the formula for water is H2 and O, right? But the problem here is that it has to be below the text baseline. The 2 has to be below the text baseline. Let's right click this, copy the path, and in your browser, let's open a new tab, paste it over here and hit enter. You can see that looks like a normal text. So we have to make it look like a formula. For that, let's get back to our code. And here for the 2, we're going to use the sub tag. Okay, I'm going to cut this and put it after the 2. Save that. Now let's check that in the browser. And if I hit refresh, you can see that comes below the text baseline. Superscripts are characters that are set above the normal baseline. Let's try writing a mathematical formula, for example. Right after this, I'm going to create another h3 tag. And for this, inside this, I'm going to type in a plus b, the whole square, is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now this looks like a normal text. We already know if I run this in the browser, it's going to look like a normal text. So there's one thing what we can do is that we can use the code tag here to make it look like a code. Okay, so now we can start using the superscript tag. So I know that this thing goes to the power of, so I'm going to move this to the top by using the sup tag. Okay, let's cut this and paste it over here. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. So that's going to be sup, and just cut this and paste it after this. And then let's do the same thing for the b square. That is sup, and let's cut this and paste it over here. Save that. Now if I get to the browser and hit refresh, you can see that looks perfect. If you want to display some complex math equation, you can look into the MathML. It's specialized for maths and has some more options for maths than HTML. Okay, there are some elements that don't need so much recognition, like the copyright of a website. For that, we can use a small tag. It's the semantic way of telling the browser that it's there, but it's not that important, but it still needs to be there. Let's try that. Let's get to our code. And after this, what we can do is we can write in a paragraph tag. I'm going to call this as copyright ampersand copy 2023. Now I'm going to duplicate this, but instead of the p tag, I'm going to use this small tag. Let's save that and let's check that in the browser. Here you can see that the p tag we used looks bigger because it matters. But when it comes to the small tag, it's smaller. It has less importance. Do not use the small tag to make anything smaller. You can use CSS for that. Use the small tag to mark up something that has less importance.